Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Leo D. Mahoney Arena on the beautiful campus of Fairfield University. I'm Tommy Berry, joined with
Nick
my
Mazzarella.
co-host, Nick
I
Maz.
mistimed it. My bad, bro.
You're good. And this is the second game of the Holiday Classic. You may have heard us before. And we are just entering the tip-off for Ward versus Fairfield Prep, our very own Fairfield Prep Jesuits. So this is going to be a very big game. As the winner of this game is going to dictate who is going to be in the championship for the holiday tournament. Here's Josh Stewart Jones giving it to Danny Goldberger. Danny Goldberger gives it off to Aiden Shea. Aiden Shea goes up, isn't able to get it. And that is Alex Scott with that big rebound. Or sorry, Jeff Kudo. Thinking about last year.
Tom, in that last game against Ludlow versus Notre Dame, we saw a very scrappy game, and we saw Notre Dame dominate up until the end. I think they won by around 20. The key to their victory was their high press and their steals from their sophomore captain. So the winner of this game will play Notre Dame, and that's a game we're going to look forward to after Prep misses 2.
And that was a big board there by Matt Feeney. Wasn't able to get it up, though. 3 missed shots there from the Jesuits. Here's Danny Goldberger, the senior, passing it up to Stewart. Goldberger gets it back, passes it to Jack Kramer in the paint. Unable to get anything with Jeff. Jeff Kudo. Aiden Shea passes it off to Ryan Moore. Back to Aiden Shea. Josh Stewart Jones. Goldberger gets the ball. Tries to drive in. Time is ticking down. Jack Kramer gets inside, gets an angle, passes it out to Ryan Moore. And that's off.
Yeah, that's good ball movement from Ward. But right away, Tom, right off the bat, the crowds of Fairfield Prep and Ward have gotten really into this game. We did not really see this from the Ludlow Notre Dame game, but this arena is loud, and the two fans of each school, they're buzzing. Bomb Squad's out here in large. Ward's filled that entire section, so it's going to be interesting to see how the crowd is a factor in this game.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better, and I mean, that was a very controversial call there from the ref. The Jesuits the Jesuits did not like that call because they believed it was controversial. Josh Stewart Jones passes it off to Aiden Shea. Aiden Shea passes it off. Josh Stewart Jones puts it up, unable to get it. And Jeff tries to get that. Aiden Shea gets his own rebound, tries to do a windmill. But
yeah, Tommy, these offensive rebounds for Ward really kept Prep on defense here. It's been very impressive to see Ward's rebounding. Prep is got a 2-1 record this season. They're on a 2-game win streak against Daniel Hannon Foreign. Tommy, how do you think they could extend this win streak?
I mean, they're just going to have to play the basketball that they've always known, taking those good shots. We have a lot of shooters, Matt Feeney, Kieran Fitzsimons, and especially Will Kane, the 3 captains there themselves. So, I mean, just got to get those shots up, got to get some good opportunities and actually capitalize off of those opportunities.
Yeah, Tom, something we didn't really see in the last game. These two teams have a lot of height on this team. Prep's got Andrew Wong at 6'5", Jeff Cadeau at 6'7", and number 2, Matt Feeney. And Ward has also got Jack Kramer. So there's a lot of size on this court, and we're going to be interested to see how that is a factor in this game as sophomore kicks it out to Simon. He's
Fitzsimons!
What up, Fitz? 3-1 Prep. That's a great shot there, Tom.
Kieran, love that. And Ryan Moore there almost takes out an entire crowd off of that missed pass.
Yeah, so Fitzsimons starts off hot. We get a replay here. We just see the ball get kicked out wide, and Fitzsimons, he never misses from there, does he?
Never. Will Kane taking it up himself. I mean, as I said earlier, we need that shooting, and there it is, Fitz showing that shooting. Kane takes it up himself.
Cold from Kane. The bomb squad erupts. And it's Quan. Quan goes for the steal there. This is our sophomore guard who's been starting for the Jesuits as of late. He's a scrappy guard. He's going to go for those steals. We see an example of that here.
Very similar to Josh Charlotte the last game.
Yes. Charlotte was our player of the game. He had around 13 steals that game.
Ryan Moore passes it off. And Jack Kramer tries to get it. Ryan Moore shoots it up. Nothing, though. And Jack Kramer gets that board. And there's a foul there.
Yeah, that was interesting to see, Tom. Seemed like miscommunication from Ward as they had 2 guys in the corner there. It was It was senior Danny Goldberg who was in the corner there, and someone else got in front of that ball and took the shot. So it's interesting. Right off the gate, Ward is miscommunications.
Yeah, I mean, you're completely correct. I mean, in the first few possessions, I mean, there was a lot of miscommunications off the inbound. Almost lost it there, but Alex Kwan got out of bounds with that steal, or attempted steal, I should say.
Yeah, so in comes Andrew Wong for Jeff Cadeau at center as both free throws are made. It's 5-4 Jesuits as Kane takes it up.
Will, guarded by Goldberger. Gets a screen, fake screen at that. Gives it off to Quan. Quan gives it to Fitzsimons. Fitzsimons shoots it up, and it's in.
Ward started yelling in his face there, and Fitzsimons is cold there, clapping it up. He's hot so far, 2 for 2.
Love to see that. I mean, they've been screaming. He shushed the crowd before with that huge three, and I mean, they're going to want to not shush him.
Ooh, and the and one there as Kramer beats Wong.
Wait, some miscommunication there, a travel.
There, yeah, it was a travel. Good defense there from Wong, though, as
yeah, the freshman phenom, Noah Lobin, comes in.
Love this kid. And you know something?
I do.
His brother's a good kid as well. We're a good family.
I love to hear that. Will Kane gives it off Fitzsimons. Fitzsimons drives in, gets some space, gives it off to Will Kennedy. Will Kennedy shoots it.
Bang! Prep has not missed a shot from the field so far, and it's 11-4 Jesuits.
Jack Kramer gets that ball, gets doubled.
Great defense from Wong. He's a big guy, Wong, 6'5". It's going to be interesting to see how that paint battle goes because Prep's got a lot of size.
Yeah, they do, and I mean, I've known Jack Kramer for a while, always been extremely big. Here we see that replay. Kieran Fitzsimons passes it off to Will Kennedy. There is that slow-mo of that three. Huge there for the Jesuits. But there's going to be a shooting foul you guys did not just see. Jack Kramer got the inbound, tried to go in, but it was fouled there by Andrew Wong. A lot of fouls so far from the Jesuits.
Yeah, very scrappy game, Tom. These two teams really look forward to going to this final. So we've seen a very trippy game so far, but it's been great.
Yeah, Jack Kramer has been lights out so far.
And he goes 2 for 2 from the line. So it's Lobin inbounding.
Very shifty move there. Kane gets the ball. Doing what he does. Passes it off to Will Kennedy. He gets it inside to Lobin.
And the freshman with the bucket. That is a beautiful ball movement from Prep. Kane to Kennedy to Lobin for the finish.
Yeah, great play there. This is Ryan Moore picking it up. Gives it to Aiden Shea. Looks at the three. Doesn't go in. And Lobin just locking him up completely.
Unbelievable defense from the freshman. That was impressive, Tommy.
Very impressive. And that passes to Will Kane with the three.
Oh, I think I jinxed him there.
Commentators curse. And here's Aiden Shea on Kieran Fitzsimons. And one there.
That's a tough bucket there from Shea in the end one.
And the back ref says no.
Interesting. That was an interesting.
No.
Listen, Tom, I don't know enough basketball to tell you if that was a foul or not, but it's interesting that there was a miscommunication from the ref. You don't see that often.
I mean, sorry, I sort of zoned out there for a moment. But, yeah, there's that replay of said quote-unquote foul.
You know what? I think that could have went both ways.
Yeah.
I think that could have went both ways.
Definitely could have. I mean, I did see some stuff, but I don't know if it was enough to draw a foul. But now they are actually at the foul line. Here's Aiden Shea.
So here comes in Ryan Andrews for Fitzsimons, number 33.
Yeah, Andrews was out, I believe, 2 games ago. I don't know if he was in last game. But having him back, he was a very, very good addition to the team last year. And, I mean, we're going to see much more of him this year. And that's
from Lobin.
Yeah, as you said. And here's Andrews with the layup. Almost looked like a dunk there.
I honestly, Prep though, getting the ball up the court there, Loban to Kane. Kane so far has been quite the playmaker for Prep. We know this is how he plays, but I feel like he's been a part of every single bucket.
He has, definitely. Danny Goldberger passes it off into the paint. He gets doubled. That's Jack Kramer. Pass it off to Aiden Shea. Aiden Shea takes it himself, and it is off.
Ball almost got stuck there.
This is Ryan Andrews with the ball. Goes inside. Passes it back out to Kane. Kane just off. Rebound, Will Kennedy. Tries to give it off to Wong, but stolen.
Prep's been really trying to push the pace here. Both teams are. We're going up and down the floor here.
Another foul there.
Foul, so.
Definitely going to have to watch these fouls
Shea's
here.
doing a good job of drawing fouls so far. We see 2 Ward players getting checked in. Ryan Moore, Thomas Coppola. Oh, we got a few more guys over there.
Wow.
Can't see their numbers. We got number 5, Yanni Tuzmas.
And I believe that might be Joshua Stewart-Jones.
Yeah, so a whole new lineup coming in for Ward. They have a very small team, only around 13, 14 guys. So it's interesting to see most of them getting minutes in this game.
It is. Yeah, Ward has almost gotten all of their points via foul shots. So that brings the lead down to 6 for Prep. Yeah, but that's, as you said, Yanni Zumas checking in.
Basically, whole new lineup in for Ward. Prep hasn't really changed much. Kane's still in.
Yeah, Joshua Stewart-Jones playing some good defense. Loban goes inside.
Loban, that was a nice little move there.
Hey, honestly, this is a very promising freshman. Extremely promising.
Yeah, and he's got more to grow, too.
He does. He does. Loban.
Oh, Wong takes it.
Kane getting heavily guarded by
Good
Stewart-Jones.
defense there from Stewart-Jones, yeah.
Will Kennedy looking for something. Passes off to Loban. Loban gives it to Kane. Kane barely had a shot there. Gives it off to Loban. 5 seconds left. And that is off from Prep.
Good heads-up play there from Kupla, getting his team the ball. Prep there kind of shut down. Ward was playing really good defense. And both student sections are going at each other right now as we see Quan checking into the game.
Ryan Moore driving inside, breaks ankles, and gets it.
That is a great move from Moore.
Loban giving it off to Kane. Been seeing Loban be utilized a lot more in these past few games.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. He's a bigger guy, but he has good skills with the ball. We saw him with that move on the side over there. Great job from Kennedy. You know what? I think there was something in his eye.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But that's Coppola with that.
They're calling a foul there. It was a board by Kennedy. They're saying he was pushed to the ground as in checks Quan for Kane.
Yeah, so far, I mean, it's been a very eventful game. It's looking a lot better than that first game of the Holiday Classic between Ludlow and Notre Dame Prep. Or, yeah, I was going to say Notre Dame Fairfield, but
they're Notre Dame Prep now, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, Nick, how do you feel about this Prep squad so far?
Well, honestly, Tom, they've looked extremely good. They've been keeping the pace high, which is something you want to see in a winning team. They've also been basically lights out with their jump shots. I like to see them get in the paint more and utilize their bigs because, like I said, they have a lot of height. But honestly, the defense has been well to find themselves up 4 here. But I think if they could get in the paint, they'll be able to get a win.
I completely agree. I mean, they're doing a very good job so far. So, yeah. There we see some alumni talking to the bench.
No, that's Harry Crawford.
Oh, that's Harry? I thought that was Emmett Derby, I'm going to be honest. Wow.
Look at this idiot.
Harry, bro. Quan taking it up himself. Gives it off to Andrews. Andrews working it. Passes off to Loban. Loban, and they say that was a travel.
So freshman mistakes from Loban, but I like the way he's played so far.
Definitely.
He's gonna be a future captain of this team. I can feel it.
I agree. Stewart-Jones calls the pick, goes inside, has some space, but Will Kennedy has some great defense.
Good defense from
They
Kennedy.
call it a reach-in foul there.
Yeah, and Fitzsimons is checking in.
Oh, seems like, oh, it's actually,
Yeah, Fitzsimons for
wait,
Loman.
very confused.
Well,
Oh, they now are in the bonus because of the amount of fouls Prep has given up so far.
This is not something we want to see from Prep. This is very early on into the game, and they need to be a little more disciplined with these fouls. Ooh, Stuart Jones goes over.
Why are we one? We're saying the same stuff.
Great minds think alike. That's what they say.
I mean, that is true. Stuart Jones with his second. And it is good.
All right, so the inbound will come from Andrews to Quan. Quan will take it up.
Quan taking it on Stuart Jones. Stuart Jones, really good defense. Gives it off to Wong. Wong to Andrews. Andrews goes in. Passes off to Quan in the corner. His three ball just off. Fitzsimons catches that rebound. Gives it off to Andrews. Andrews comes back to the three-point line. Gives it to Wong. He's basically wide open inside.
Ooh. That was an extremely good effort from Wong there on that board to tip it back to Fitzsimons and get his team foul. So far, Prep is trying to get the ball into the paint more, but the speed that they've been moving the ball, it's very, like you said, Tom, before, the ball is faster than the man.
It is. It is. Wong, this first. It is good.
Yeah, unfazed from Wong. Love to see it.
Just show me, I'll fix it. I don't have to do anything on it.
Okay.
Wong with a lot of noise. Just off, but that's rebounded by Mason Andrews, giving the Jesuits an extra possession. Quan gives it off to Kane. Kane has the pick. Gives it off to Andrews. Andrews driving down. Back to Kane. Some really good defense. Another pick there. Gives it to Quan. Quan back to Kane. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. 10 or 18 on the game clock. Quan, 7 seconds left. Goes up, goes inside, and draws the foul.
That is extremely disciplined defense there from Ward. That was very impressive. Holding Prep off all the way to the shot clock, but Quan does a good job of reading the situation and drawing the foul there.
Yeah, very well said. Very, very well said.
Thank you.
Just off there. Quan for his first. So yeah, the Jesuits definitely need to clean up these fouls. I mean, almost all of Ward's points is off those free throws.
Yeah, we've seen a very scrappy game so far, a lot of fouls, and so that's resulted in the game being very fast-paced.
Stuart Jones gives it to Moore. Moore gets doubled, goes inside to Stuart Jones, back to Shea.
Ooh, that's beautiful ball
and they
movement
call
from
that
Ward.
a travel.
That was very good ball movement from Ward. Very impressive as Shane the travel is called.
0.6 left on the game clock for this first quarter, and they just hold it out.
So it's 17-12, Fairfield Prep going into the second quarter. Tom, what are some things you like about this game so far?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really liking just Prep's overall demeanor. They're doing a very good job off the three. I mean, we saw numerous 3 after 3 after 3, so many in a row. So they're doing a very, very good job from outside the perimeter. But, I mean, what do you think about all the fouls from Prep?
Yeah, I mean, that's been both ways. I think these teams really want to win this game. Prep's on a two-way win streak. Ward's, we don't know. But I'd assume they're winning because they are a very good basketball team. So both these teams want to keep their winning tendencies alive. And I think the fouls are a result of that. I mean, it's a chippy game. It's inter-town rivalry. I think Prep's got a lot to prove against them, and chippiness is a result.
Yeah, I mean, very well said. All right, well, that's the end of that first quarter. Going into the second, or I should say end of the break before the second quarter.
Yeah.
Jesuits going back on. But, yeah, I mean, I think, honestly, if Prep just cleans up the sloppiness, especially the unnecessary contact, then I think they'll be good.
I agree, Tom. And honestly, I love how the crowds are very involved in this game. This is the most full I've ever seen this arena for a basketball game. And I like how both student sections are up and they're loud for their team.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I believe you said it before the game. It's like, even before more people filed in, it's about 2 times the size.
Yeah. It's a very good atmosphere in Mahoney Arena.
That's a foul there by
Wow.
Aiden Shea.
So this continues. Very chippy game so far. The first play of the second quarter is another foul.
Yeah, reach and foul there. Andrews gives it to Quan. Quan passes it off back to Andrews. Tries to get the inside for Kane, that backdoor cut, but unable to. Quan gives it off to Andrews. Andrews with the 3. Just off.
That's a great effort there from Kramer to get that board over Cadeau.
And speaking of Kramer, he's got that stolen, and Kramer hit that hard. Fitzsimons shoots it, and it is just off.
Yeah, that was great defense there from Andrews. But Kramer, a little cherry pick there. He recognized the situation, stayed down there, gets his team a bucket.
Yeah, that 3 off there by Fitzsimons. Quan calling for Kane. Kane has a lot of space. Jabs inside. Goes left. Gets that bucket.
Yeah, so Ward goes down. Good move there. Ooh, nice lay from Shea. And it's a 1-point game.
Andrews gets it inside to Jeff. Jeff has many people on him. Kane with the shot.
Oh, unlucky there from Kane.
Just off. Here's Stuart Jones with the travel.
Another travel. These refs have really been calling travels these games. You kind of see in basketball they let the travel slide more often than not, but the refs, they've been on it this game as in comes Matthew Feeney.
Feeney to Quan off the inbound. Kane gets past half court, passes it to Quan, who's wide open.
He's got space.
3 ball,
Ooh,
just off. And that rebound was not able to get picked up by Jeff. Another travel.
I mean, this is getting a little outrageous, Tom.
I don't know if it's
Very interesting, these calls. I mean, I would not be the one to be able to tell you if they were correct or not, but I mean, they're being called often as Andrew Wong comes in for Jeff.
Fitz gets it off the inbound. But yeah, so far, Jesuits haven't been able to get any points during this quarter. This is given off to Lobin. Gets checked in for the first time during the second quarter. Feeney inside, gets blocked.
Ooh, blocked by Kramer. That was a beautiful block from Kramer.
Gives it to Wong. Wong fakes it to Lobin. Lobin inside is able to get it up.
Lobin, the reverse layup and the assist from Wong. Love to see the big men get involved in the offense.
Stuart Jones.
Wow.
Passes it
Great
to
pass
Kramer.
from Kramer there.
Yeah,
That's very impressive.
Aiden Shea's had a few very good finishes.
So back and forth there, and it's a 1-point game. Prep lead.
Goldberger on Kane. Passes off to Fitzsimons. Fitzsimons with the space, shoots it.
Just
Just
short.
off.
It'll be a word ball.
Looked like Wong tipped that.
So to start this second quarter, it's been a back and forth game so far. Very entertaining, and both teams are playing their hardest as it's a bucket from Shea and a timeout to Prep. Tommy, what do you think Prep needs to talk about during this timeout?
I mean, they just haven't been able to get a shot in. I mean, and quite frankly, Ward knows that. Ward knows that they haven't been able to get the rock inside the bucket. And I think they're going to keep forcing it, but, I mean, I believe Polly is going to be telling them, keep taking your shots, but take the right shots. And, I mean, there have been times where there's been a driving lane open and people don't take it. So definitely need to make smart shots. And when you have the opportunity to drive it in, drive it.
I agree, Tom. Well said. I think Ward, they could work on just playing better rebounds, I think. I think they've been beaten on the offensive rebound by Prep 1 or 2 times, but they've done a really good job of getting the ball quickly up the court, and I think their shooting has been very high percentage this game.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, the second quarter alone, they're on 8-0 run currently, so, or 8-2 run actually. And now we're back at it. Kane gets doubled, gives it off to Feeney. Feeney with the mid-ranger, just off.
He had space there, though, but just like you said, Tom, I don't think that's a shot he needs to take. I think he's got space to go to the rack there.
That's given off to Moore. Moore shoots it just off. Huge rebound from Kramer, and he draws the shooting foul.
Yeah, so that's another foul, John, for Kramer, and it's a continuance of this Prep fouling.
Call that on number 2, Matt Feeney.
Now, Tom, do you think these fouls by Prep could be a result of their younger team and less discipline? Ward has only seniors and juniors on their team, and do you think them having a lot of upperclassmen makes them a more disciplined team, especially defending?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's a very good observation. I mean, they have a lot of experience, as you said, a lot older, and I mean, less prone to making those fouls. Kane picks this up. Motions Fitz. Motions Lobin. Lobin gets it to Fitzsimons. Fitzsimons creating space for himself, gives it off to Feeney. Feeney gives it to Wong in the post. A little bit of a mismatch here. Fitzsimons go.
And he calls it travel. I don't know about that, ref. It looked like a little bit of a hezzy step. But these refs have been very, very strict this game, and I think that's a result of this game being an inter-town rivalry.
I agree.
So we hear the Ward student section getting loud. And we also see
Kramer going in.
Reed Stanton checking into the game.
22-19. Ward. Loman gets this. Gives it off to Simons. Fitzsimons guarded heavily by Moore. Kane gets a space inside. Gives it off to Feeney in the corner. Feeney's 3.
They really needed that. That's a beautiful shot from Feeney. And he ties the game up at 22.
Yeah, huge shot there. I mean, sort of stopped the drought from the Jesuits. Brought some life back into their offense.
Yep, definitely got the bomb shot squad rejuvenated, but that's a beautiful shot there to give Ward the lead. This has been a back-and-forth game, Tom.
It has. I mean, very high scoring already. Kane getting some space. Goes inside. Gets doubled. Passes it off to Wong. Wong inside. Fitzsimons with the 3. Just off.
Just off. Fitzsimon's been cold ever since those first 2 shots. It's a fast break and a dunk by Aiden Shea. Wow, Tom.
This is Lobin going on the inside. Bodies him, but draws the shooting foul.
Prep really needed that. This game was going back and forth, and they think they needed time to catch their breath, slow the game down, get their subs in, and
here's Aiden Shea with that dunk.
Yeah, it's a beautiful dunk, and if you see he got that high off the ground, that's pretty high, Tom.
That is really high.
That is like a couple pixels of height there. Very impressive.
Yeah, his Lobin's first free throw doesn't go in.
Yeah, so in comes number 44, Reed Stanton for Andrew Wong. So this is the 3rd center Prep's used today.
And you know, it's really good how Prep just has the size.
Yeah, I know. We didn't really see that in that Notre Dame Ludlow game. It was a battle of short kings. But this game has a lot of height, and a lot of it's on the court right now for Prep.
Lobin goes 0 for 2 there. That pass in the corner, number 14, is good.
Beautiful shot from Caden Quingley. And Ward, 29-22.
Yeah, slowly creating a lead here.
He just got checked in for the first time, Quigley. That is, wow. Quigley, I think it's Quigley.
Feeney misses a lay, and they call it a jump ball.
Well.
Oh, well, there are
just
no
giving it
jump
to
balls
Ward,
in
no
high school
jump balls.
basketball.
Well, he definitely would have won. Stan would have won. Look how tall that guy is. He's tall. He's a tall guy.
Quigley passes it off to Goldberger. Goldberger back to Quigley. Back to Goldberger to Shea. All the way in the corner to Quigley. But really good defense there from Matt Feeney, leaving 19 on the shot clock. Quigley passes it off to Goldberger. Goldberger to Shea. Shea to Fitzpatrick. He shoots it.
Wow. Ward moves the ball all around the top of the key there and gets a 3-ball. It's a 10-point game. Prep's really looking for a spark here.
Foul there from Aiden Shea. That one was pretty obvious. And here we see a replay of this three. Fitzpatrick in the center, or in the corner. Slow motion.
I mean, that's just poor defense by Prep. They had a lot of space there.
There was.
Marked by that yellow line. Oh, and Fitz drops the ball.
Fitzsimons, yeah, as you said, drops that pass.
You know, Tom, I'm not worried. I think Prep, they have the skill to get back in this game. They're a good team.
They are. Fitzpatrick drives inside. Travel.
Another travel call. Wow. I think that's like the 5th travel this ref has called.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're picking it up off the double dribble.
It's interesting. I mean, oh, Mr. Jones with an appearance.
Mr. Jones.
Hey, Mr. Jones, how are you?
Love Mr. Jones.
Yeah. What a guy, you know. Keeping the school safe.
Prep legend.
Yep.
One of Prep's greatest.
Yep. Doesn't really get much better, does
He
he?
doesn't get much love either, or recognize love.
That's
Kane
true. That's true. But he deserves it.
gives it off to Andrews. Andrews fakes it. Gives it to Fitzsimons. Fitzsimons inside.
Ooh. And they're just going to say, oh, not even tipped by Ward. That's just a Prep turnover.
Seemed like a good pass. Kramer goes inside. Huge block.
Ooh, and that's a foul.
Said they hit him on the head.
I'd like to see a replay if we can get one on that foul. But it'll be Kramer from the free throws. Kramer's done a good job drawing fouls this game and getting out those Prep bigs. He dinks one off the iron. So in comes Kennedy for Fitzsimons. Prep's looking for a spark. Bomb squad there. They're looking good. We got a big bomb squad today, don't we, Tom?
They do. We do. .45 left in this first half. Gives it to Andrews. Prep only 5 points in this second quarter. Looking to make it 7.
And they're going to call the foul there on Stanton.
Dude, there are so many fouls in this game.
I
would
know.
say 2 times the amount of fouls.
In the last game.
Yeah.
In the last game. Last game, they really let the kids play. Here, they're being a little more strict. I don't know if that's a product of the crowd we have here or the rivalry or what, but it's a very strictly called game. Not a bad thing, but
Not a bad thing.
I think to an extent, you know.
And that is good for Prep.
Yeah, Stan goes for 2 for 2 there with 35 left in the quarter. And Ward is calling a timeout, their first of the game. So, Tom, what do we think of this first half so far? We're nearing towards the end. What are your thoughts?
I mean, Prep came out, guns blazing. Now the guns have been extinguished. They've only had 6 points in the second quarter to I mean, believe it or not, Ward's, I believe, 8, might be 20, 21 points. I believe they had 12 points going into this. So, I mean, just such a great job out here from Ward, doing a really good job offensively. I mean, they weren't very good with getting their driving in check, but got their drives, and have been getting some easy buckets because of it.
Yeah, Tom, I think that's all been a product of how Ward's really controlled the pace of this game. You've seen them, when they want to slow the game down, they can. But when they want to pick the pace up, they have guys on the other side of the court, and they're ready to score. I just think they've really outplayed the Jesuits when it comes to their tempo.
Yeah, 31 left. Shot clock and game clock divided by literally 1.5 seconds. Goldberger passes it up to Jones at the top. Stuart Jones at that. Goldberger gets it, gets some space, gives it off to Moore. Moore drives inside on Andrews. And foul is called.
It's just a continuation of these fouls from Prep. They're really shooting themselves in their own foot.
They are.
But we believe in the boys, I think. I think the comeback is possible, Tom.
I do. I do believe the comeback is possible. Yeah, but going into the second half, it's going to have to clean up the missed shots from Prep. I mean, we saw it in the first quarter. They can be lights out, and definitely we're not in the second. That's picked up by Quan. Huge there. Gives it off. That's the Kane in the corner. Kane.
Ooh, and they're calling it against Kane. They're calling it a charge. Wow, so just right up until the end of the first half, no luck's really going Prep's way.
Yeah, 1.3 left. I can't really see a play be made here. I feel like I just jinxed it, but.
I mean, we'll see. A little long throw here.
Stuart Jones throws it up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can see him smiling. I can see him smiling at that. But that's the end of that first half so far. I mean, how are you feeling, Nick?
I think this has been an extremely entertaining game, Tom. I think both teams could do a lot better. And this game is not going in the way of Prep, but I think there's a lot of ways that they can get back in it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, sort of just a lot of sloppy mistakes. I thought I saw a lot of it in the first with all those fouls, but, I mean, believe it or not, I was just flat out wrong. Yeah, very, very good out here so far. Very enticing game, and we'll see you guys in the second half after some ads.
United by a shared purpose and a collective desire to make a difference.
Your support allows us to create transformational experiences, and transformed men of Prep go forth and transform the world.
Being a man of Prep means being a man for others. A man for others is not someone who thinks of themselves first. A man for others is not the type of person who takes up a task in search of personal gain. A man for others is the kind of man who uses their God-given talents, those things that they are so passionate about, and uses those skills to create a better environment not for themselves, but for everybody.
For years, friends and family have always asked me, what is it about Fairfield Prep that makes it so unique? Why do people stick with it? Why are people so connected? And I tell them this, it's the brotherhood.
Prep has helped me develop into the man I want to be for my family, friends, others.
Prep saw the light in my boy and led him to set the world on fire.
God bless our brotherhood now and always, never just for ourselves, but ad maiorem Dei gloriam. Hail Fairfield Prep.
Every year at Fairfield Prep, we have a theme for the year that informs all that we do. Our theme this year is our common home. One of the most common connections to home is brotherhood. Two big pillars in this common home theme this year here at Fairfield Prep. One is the pillar of caring for the handiwork God has given us. Everything we do, every activity, every effort should be pointed at the greater glory of God and caring for God's creation.
We should see you taking advantage of every opportunity to appreciate and respect the natural resources that Earth has given to us. We should see you at lunch figuring out what can I recycle from what I have in front of me. We should see you with a reusable water bottle. We should see you encouraging who's ever driving you to maybe carpool. We should see you riding a bike to school every once in a while. We should see you conserving water. We should see you doing little things every single day to care for our environment. Little things make the big things happen.
Second is civic engagement and civil discourse. You may be aware that there's a little something coming up in November, a national presidential election, yes? Jesuit schools have been around for 485 years. We have seen kings rise and fall, regimes come and go, world wars happen and settle into peace, recessions and depressions, and through it all, young men and women of Ignatian and Jesuit schools have been leaders in civic engagement, disagreeing with each other, but disagreeing respectfully, with great ideas, with intellectual humility, eloquentia perfecta.
We don't teach you what to think. We teach you how to think.
We learn how to think with rigor. We don't just spout off. We look at the facts before we state our opinion. We will disagree, and that's all right, as long as we keep in mind the common home and a common purpose.
In one of St. Ignatius' letters in 1541, he gave some guidelines on how to have conversations with other people. Say little and be slow to speak. Listen long and willingly until they have finished what they have wanted to say. One of my mentors here at Prep taught me one of the most valuable lessons I've ever learned. And that lesson is that there is a difference between waiting to talk and listening. And when you realize what that difference is, and when you act on that difference, that is when you can truly have a conversation with another human. So gentlemen, we expect you to engage, to be present, to be respectful, but most importantly, we expect you to listen to one another and not just be waiting to talk.
You all have one thing in common. You all now belong to these halls. You belong to the beautiful arches that you walked through this morning. You all belong to Prep, and Prep now belongs to you. You are now part of a long and fruitful legacy of Prep men who have cared and cherished our common home on 1073 North Benson Road. In each crevice of this school, there are things to learn, history to inspire, and people that will shape you into the young men that will go out into the world and make a change like each Prep man has done before you. Be yourself, and Prep will be the place for you. Be a brother, be a leader, be a Prep man, even if you don't fully understand what that means quite yet. I promise one day you will. Go Prep.
Before I come to officiate your game, I'm busy at work.
Before I was a high school official, I was a young athlete myself.
Before I heard you yelling at me from the stands, I was a parent on the sideline cheering for my own kids.
And before each season and before each game, like you, I'm prepared and I'm excited.
Remember,
we're a lot
like you.
You guys are a part of the brotherhood. Time to lock in.
Because at Fairfield Prep, we don't teach you what to think, we teach you how to think.
Go out into the world and set it ablaze.
And we are back in the second half of Fairfield Prep versus Fairfield Ward. It is 34-23 to Ward. Tom, what are we thinking so far?
I mean, so far, sort of seeing exactly what we saw the first half. Fouls, and lots of them. I mean, there are so many to the point where I believe somebody may foul out of the game. So.
Yeah, Tom, it's been a very chippy game. Very entertaining one, but very chippy.
Kramer gets that board, passes off to Moore in the corner for the three.
Ooh,
makes a 2-point play.
Ward
4-point
starts
play.
out hot right there.
Polly, I know, had a giant talking to his boys. Kane passes out to Quan. Off to Fitzsimons. Fitzsimons gives it to Wong, or screen Wong. Gives it to Quan. Quan Feeney. Feeney at the top, driving in a little bit. Shoots to the corner, and that's Fitzsimons right back at it.
Fitzsimons is catch there, and Prep really working hard to find that open look. This has been something where earlier in the game they're moving the ball around a lot at the top of the key, but they couldn't find that look. They couldn't finish. So right there, it's good to see them get that. It's a 12-point game, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, just cutting down that lead, that was huge. It was massive, one may say.
Do you know what else is massive?
Don't say. Low. I'm not saying the rest. All right, but yeah, so far, very, very good game. Yeah, the Jesuits just need to do what they did on that play, ball movement. No ISO stuff, just keep ball movement. Ball moves faster than the man.
They need to work together as a team.
Yes.
Because there's no I in team, Tom.
That's true.
I know my spelling to some degree.
Same.
I'd hope you're going to be C.
Hopefully, bro. Hopefully it is spelling. All right, Goldberger gets it. Drives in. No way that's... No way.
I don't know about that one. I think he just threw the ball away at the end there.
I don't know what happened, but I mean, actually a pretty smart decision there from Ward drawing the foul. Shea gives it to Goldberger. Goldberger to Kramer in the paint. Moore on the corner. Great defense there from Kieran Fitzsimons.
Yeah, Prep's been a lot more disciplined, and they're forcing ball movement from Ward. So checking in right now is number 14, William Kennedy.
And Moore gets that inbound, shoots it, gets blocked by Feeney, or just really great defense. It gets picked up, but yeah, as you said, Kennedy checking in for Quan.
Yeah, we saw Kennedy get like a minute at the end of the last quarter. He didn't really play much of the second quarter as well, so we'd like to see him get more minutes in this game.
Kane gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy, we saw him cook in that first quarter. Reach-in foul there.
A reach-in foul. Again, these refs have been shaky. That looked like it was all ball there. But that's sports, man. That's sports. Not everyone's perfect.
Nope. Nobody is.
So Prep's got 6 on the shot clock here from an inbound from Feeney. See what they can make up here.
Gives it off to Kane. 35 shot clock.
Yeah, pardon me. I was looking at the time.
Oh, my bad. No, I wasn't commenting on that. You're good. Feeney gives it off to Kane in the corner.
That's a beautiful shot. That is a beautiful shot from Kane, and he cuts the lead down to 9. Love to see that. We got 2 threes so far this quarter from Prep.
Kane on Goldberger. Shea drives in, loses the ball. Really good there. Feeney gets it.
Great defense from Kennedy.
Kennedy on both sides, unable to get it. But they call it over the back.
Prep cannot capitalize off the turnover there. That's disappointing. That's disappointing, but it was good to see that scrappy defense from Kennedy.
Yeah, Feeney, I mean, that was such a great job stepping in and just getting that steal off of almost a lost possession there, or a lost opportunity.
Yeah,
of a possession.
I think Preb's really picked up the pace here, and it's showing in the score. They've cut this lead down.
Shea drives it in. That's off. But Kramer gets that offensive
Great
rebound.
play from Kramer there. Kramer's been having a great game, and it's a timeout Ward, their second. Tom, this has been a great game so far. Who do you think stood out for both sides?
I would say so far, in this in this second half, I would honestly say Will Kane. I mean, he has senior captain, been on varsity since he was a freshman, and I mean, he's shown why on all sides of the floor. Great defense, really good playmaking ability, just sort of controlling this offense as a whole. And I mean, we saw at the end there a little bit of a cheeky three from him.
Yeah, he's been playing very well, playing that guard role very well for Prep, moving the ball up and down the court. I think for Ward, their best player has been Jack Kramer. He's been getting almost every board, getting the putbacks, and most importantly, he's drawing those fouls. And Prep's fouls are really stacking up here, and we'll see in the fourth quarter if that comes back to bite them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, Kramer has had such great control over the ball. I mean, Dennis Rodman just knows where it's going to be and gets it.
It's a good comparison, Tom.
Thank you.
So here comes Kane.
Gives it off to Andrews. Andrews looking for somebody. Gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy driving inside. Great defense by Stuart Jones. Kane also driving inside. Shoots it, and it's just off.
He had Fitzsimons in the corner there, but they just couldn't get him the ball. He was open twice there.
Coach a little angry there.
Yeah. Coach Henry there getting a little peeved. He's got a nice suit on, though.
Very nice.
Good.
Nice shoes as well.
Yeah.
Goldberger on the stag. Gives it to Kramer in the paint. Just off.
It's his first miss in a while for Kramer. He's perhaps looking to push the pace here.
Feeney. Kane. In it corner. Andrews.
With the three. It's Andrews. That's a huge bucket for Prep to cut the lead to 8.
Goldberger gets this one. As you said, bringing the lead down from 8, or to 8, I should say. Aiden Shea driving in, passes it off to Kramer. Kramer slithering his way in like a worm.
Great play from Kramer. I think he's got around 15 or 16 this game.
Wow.
Big time player for them, and he's just been dicing up the Prep's bigs.
Yeah, very solid Ward team this year.
We have Lobin checking into the game.
Fitzsimons off to Kennedy. Fitzsimons trying to set a pick there. Kennedy looking in the corner for Feeney. Feeney jab step inside. Unable to get anything. Passes it off to Andrews. Andrews fakes it. Goes inside.
Ooh. That's a beautiful pump fake for Andrews, and he cuts the lead back down to 8 as good Prep defensive stand right there, and it's a turnover. Lobin is checking in.
Wingate.
For Feeney.
Chase Wingate.
What about him?
He's in the chat.
You know, that's a man of culture. That's a man of culture. He knows where to find the best television at this kind of hour.
He does. I don't know why he's not at the game, but.
He has his reasons. Oh, Kane, pull it.
Just off.
Good board from Lobin, and he puts it back. That's basically an assist, Tom. That's basically an assist.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I was actually playing if you didn't know.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Shea shoots it.
Wow. Silences the bomb squad there with the shot from Shea. That was from deep.
Yeah, deep 3. Kennedy to Andrews. Andrews to Lobin in the corner. Lobin surveying the floor, gives it to Kane. Kane gives it to Lobin inside.
Ooh, beautiful jab set from Kane, and that's a great cut to the rack from Lobin.
He's a freshman. It's true.
He is.
Shea gives it off to Stuart Jones. Stuart, top side. Ryan Moore gets the shot off. And that is off. Good rebound there from Kane. Driving inside. Getting some space in a
takes it himself. Kane cuts the lead to 5.
very crafty lay there.
It's a great finish there, too.
With the shot, looks just about a bit off. But over the back foul there.
So it's a foul from Kramer as the prep chance rains down into the arena. And it's timeout Ward. So prep coming back into this game, and they're getting their momentum from the bomb squad, Tom. Well, how do you think prep played better there to cut that lead down?
Simply, I mean, I think it's pretty simple. Sorry, I can't really think with all the chanting going on. Very, very loud arena. But they just simply been making those shots that they were in the first quarter. I mean, second quarter, they were getting shut down. I don't know what was happening, but they weren't really able to get anything off or in at that. And so doing a very good job with those backdoor cuts and just doing a very, very good job in general.
Yeah, I'm very excited for these last 2 minutes of this third quarter and to see the fourth. This game's gotten close.
Yeah, but prep, I mean, getting the lead back down to 5. Great feat there.
Just good play there. Coach gave him some in the words of enthusiasm, and now they. Oh, Kiger's in the game. The X Factor, as they call him.
He is.
Kiger checks in.
This is true.
So the lineup for prep: Andrews, Kiger, Kane, Williams, and Lobin.
Lobin goat.
Not Williams, Kennedy.
Oh.
I don't think we have a Williams.
Wow. Kane to Kiger.
He wants to pull it. He wants to.
I know he wants to. Kane driving on the inside, spins around, gives it off to Kiger. Kiger wants to pull it.
Ooh, just off, but it's a ball. They're going to call a foul on Lobin, and it should be prep ball here.
Yeah, push.
Like to see Kiger taking the shot there. Comes off the bench, gets his first minutes in the third quarter, and he already has the confidence.
Love to see that from Kiger.
Ooh.
Good defense there from Moore. Good, bro. Kane gets us inbound at the top of the key. Kane needs to pass it to somebody here. No, he does not. Goes inside, passes it off to Kiger. Kiger with the 3.
Oh, just off again from Kiger.
Kennedy gets that rebound.
Lobin just is always in the right spot at the right time. What a block from Lobin.
Right spot at the right time. You were so right. And Kane goes inside.
Off the backboard, block from Lobin, and it's Kiger. Off the mark again. He's over 3 from threes. Oh.
And they call it travel?
They call it travel? He was on the ground. I don't know about that. He was on the ground. Hey, some back and forth basketball there, and Lobin with the block off the backboard.
Yeah, Kennedy trying to find out what's going wrong there.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure you could travel while you're on the ground, but I don't know all the rules, so.
Kane, Aiden Shea going in. Lobin guarding him, does a really good move.
Ooh, but it's a foul there by Lobin. Great defense, though.
A very, very long game. 1:01 left in this third quarter. This third quarter has been extremely long.
And entertaining, Tom. We've had a lot of back and forth basketball as Fitzsimons checks in for Kiger.
Yeah, both of those in there for Shea. Andrews taking it up this time. Gives it off to Kane. Kane surveying the floor. Lots of offense going on. Kennedy gets this ball. A little bit of a mismatch But Andrews lets it fire.
Oh, what a board from Lobin. And the board man gets paid. What a putback. That was ridiculous.
Lobin. Wow.
What a rebound from the freshman. And I don't think he's missed from inside the paint so far this half.
I don't think he has. And
Oh,
another
he contests
board.
Another one, no fight for it. Should be, oh, it's going to be Ward ball. Way to fight for that from Lobin. The freshman's really showing what he's made of.
He is. He is. Just a very, very good job. That's given to Shea. Shea heavily contested, but great shot.
Great pump fake from Shea. He gets Lobin a jump. And Ward is up 49-44 with 10 seconds left in the quarter.
Kane gets it back, gives it to Andrews. Andrews has space, but Lobin takes the shot.
Oh, buzzer beater! The freshman to make it a 3-point game going in the fourth.
The bomb squad's
They're
going
going
crazy.
nuts.
I see 5 of my friends on the ground.
I think Ethan Lobin just jumped into the bomb squad in celebrations for his brother's buzzer beater.
Oh my gosh.
He went full Sprite Eagle jump. What a shot from Lobin. And Tommy, it's a 3-point game here. Prep slowly chipped away at this lead.
Yeah, just such a great job from Prep. I mean, I don't even know what to say. They're just doing such a great job. I mean, Lobin just going off. I don't know how many points he had that quarter, but he was everywhere. He was on blocks. Offensively, defensively, he was there. No matter where.
Every time.
No matter where the play was, he was involved.
He's got the best block we've seen today in this arena, and that was a beautiful shot to beat the buzzer there.
Yeah, that was electric. But yeah, Lobin, he's crazy. Noah.
So the lineup in for Prep is Andrews, Kane, Kennedy, Lobin, and Fitz.
Fitzy. Yeah, just really good defense out here from Josh Stewart-Jones. But Andrews gets inside with a nice move.
Good drive from Andrews there, and it's a 1-point game.
That shot is off by Ward. But it seems like it is for the Jesuits.
Prep ball. Wow.
Kane. I mean, again, Stewart-Jones is doing such a great job at defending Will. I mean, best defender on the best player.
Yeah, he's had a good game, Jones. Hasn't really contributed much offensively, but he's been done a really good job shutting down Kane.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Gets inside. Kennedy.
Oh, that was a good move from Kennedy. Just couldn't get the finish.
Aiden Shea gets inside. Tries to do a cool lay, but unable to get it to convert.
A foul on Fitz there.
But yeah, I mean, Will Kane, even though he has Joshua Stewart-Jones on him, he's doing a really, really good job at directing this offense, finding the cutter, playmaking. I mean, if he's not there offensively.
He's been there defensively, yeah. He's been there.
He has.
But again, Kramer's been that X factor for Ward today. He's done a lot in the paint for them, and that's kind of where they've won this game.
So far, yeah. Yeah, as a whole, they've done a very good job, but there's somebody named Noah Lobin.
Yeah, but he's just having a big man that could shoot like that and beat you on the perimeter is just so valuable. And he's showing his value to the team right now. I mean, he's in clutch time in the fourth quarter of a game as a freshman.
Lobin gives it back. Andrews. Shea on him. Gives it to Kane. Kane lets it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Kane is money, and it's a Prep tied with Ward here. Wow.
Really?
Oh, Ward, every time Prep takes a hit at Ward, Ward just goes down the court and responds. It's been a back-and-forth game.
Yeah, that was really good defense there from Fitz. Probably the best defense you can do there, but wasn't able to do
finish.
it. Kane taking it himself.
Ooh, that's a great block there from Kramer again.
4-on-3 opportunity here. Moore fakes the shot, gives it to Jones, gives it to Goldberger. Goldberger in the paint, a little bit of a mismatch.
Ooh, and it's a Ward's got a little lead here of 4 points.
Lobin taking it up himself on Kramer, gives it to Fitz in the corner. Fitz has it himself, gives it off to Andrews. Has some space, drives in, gives it to Kennedy in the corner. Kennedy fakes it, goes up with it.
Oh,
just off.
Kenny's just off the mark. Oh,
it's a good defense there.
Ward's really been beating Prep on these counters.
These fast breaks have definitely been killing them.
Mm-hmm.
Really good job. But timeout Prep. 5:24 left in this fourth quarter. Ward up 6. Nick.
Yes, Tom.
What do you think? What do you think Prep has to do?
Honestly, Tom, I think both teams have been playing really well, but Prep's been outclassed in the paint today. I think Ward is they've been able to get more offensive rebounds, and Kramer's he's going to work down there. I also think Prep needs to be a little more disciplined, and they give up that ball, they need guys going back to defend.
That's true. That is true. Definitely, I mean, Kramer having himself a game. Just so good offensively. I mean, you wouldn't expect a big man to be good at foul shots, you know, get those free throws, but he does, and he was able to, and that has given Ward's basically a considerable lead. There have been so many shooting fouls, so.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say he's been our Josh Carl out of this game. We saw Josh Carl in the last game go off. He was a pest on defense, getting a lot of interceptions. I think Kramer's had the same impact on this game.
Exactly.
The ref is just doesn't want to call that.
Andrews passes it off to Feeney. Feeney back to Andrews, to Kane. Kane passes it back to Andrews. Andrews has 2 on him, gives it to Kennedy. Almost a little bit miscommunication there. Kane lets it fly.
Oh, just off the mark from Kane. He had space there, but I think it was Greaves closed the gap very well.
Said push from Lobin.
So Ward now, they've got themselves a little bit of a six-point lead here. How do you think they could seal the deal on Prep?
I mean,
if that happens,
if they keep on having such success on fast breaks and off the inbound, then they sort of just need to keep on going with that. I mean, they've done a really good job with it.
Wow. Kramer again, he's been unstoppable. Prep can't find an answer for him.
Feeney passes off to Kane. Kane fakes the shot. Drives inside, has some space, makes Kramer jump, but Stewart Jones
gets slapped over his head and no foul.
Lobin takes it on the inside, shoots it, it's off, gets the rebound, close to getting the rebound.
Some scrappy play from Prep as there's 4 minutes left. Kane looked like he was hit violently there, but no call.
Yeah, very good defense there from Ward. Shea gives it to Goldberger. Up by 8 currently. Doing a full court press. Feeney picks up Goldberger. Screen to his right. Gives it off to Jones. Jones calling a play. Gets inside. Gets some space, but unable to do anything. Good pickup there. Feeney taking it down the floor. Goes inside, and they call that
They call
travel.
a charge there on Feeney.
Charge, excuse me.
Oh. I mean, Goldberger did a good. Give him an Oscar, Tom. Just give him an Oscar.
That was. I mean, that honestly, that was sort of picture perfect. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of charges from Prep as we did last year. We saw it was almost every single possession somebody tried to get a charge.
Yeah, they're playing a lot more smart this year.
Very. Goldberger goes inside. Nice lay.
Jelly lay from Goldberger, and Ward have a 10-point lead with 3.5 left.
Feeney taking it himself. Gives it off to Kane.
Prep needs to find a 3.
And there's Kieran Fitzsimons getting checked in. Lobin gives it to Andrews. Inside cut. Gives it to Feeney in the corner. Feeney fakes it. Spin move. Goes inside. Other corner. Andrews, 3.
Yes! You knew, Tom. You knew. It was as good as in the second we saw him open over there. That was a great shot from Andrews.
And a good defensive effort from Andrews, too.
What a layup from Aiden Shea.
Matt Feeney trying to create something. Gives it off to Andrews. Andrews gives it off to Kane. Kane to Feeney in the corner. Feeney.
Oh, just off the mark. That's a shame, Tom. And it's intercepted.
By Andrews to Kane in the corner.
Yes! What a shot from Kane. It's a 6-point game.
2 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
Timeout Ward.
Wow.
They're second to last. Tom, the 3-ball for Prep has come alive in this past minute.
And here's a replay on this last 3 to Kane in the corner. Bang.
Never a doubt, Tom.
Never a doubt.
So if Prep can continue to get these 3-pointers, they're in a good position to come away with a win here.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, if they keep on containing Ward, I would say goes hand in hand. 3s containing, win. That's the. I don't even know what the Ward bomb squad is. See that?
I think it's like.
What's that kid's name? T. Baldry? Okay.
I think their theme is like skiing, like
skiing
Brixton skiers.
Yeah.
And Prep's a whiteout snow day.
That's true. It was a white Christmas.
It was.
Here at least.
Yep.
Usually if it's a white Christmas here, then.
It is everywhere else,
yeah. I don't know why we get killed snow-wise. 2:04 left.
Yep, and in for the Jesuits is Feeney, Kennedy, Kane, Andrews, and Lobin.
They pick up the double. Goldberger off to Moore. Moore to Shea. They're definitely just going to try to take as much time off the clock as possible and try to get a bucket.
Yeah, Ward is definitely going to be using all of that shot clock these next few possessions.
They go inside. Give it off to Fitzpatrick. To Moore. Just off.
Ooh, Moore gets the offensive rebound. But that's huge.
Going to have to try to force a steal here. Well, Kennedy, sort of insane at defense.
Yeah, that's something we haven't seen a lot of this game compared to the last. Teams have been very safe with the ball, not a lot of sloppy play.
Aiden Shea goes inside.
No
just
foul.
Off. Matt Feeney on the fast break. Gives it off to Kane. Kane has a shot. Passes it off. Still a 6-point game. Lobin gets the screen. Feeney at the top again. They want a 3, and that is picked off by Aiden Shea, and they call no basket. Reach and foul.
Great steal from Aiden Shea there. And he'll get 2 from the line.
They're not even calling. Wow, so called bucket, no good, no foul.
Oh, no foul. And here comes Fitzsimons in for Feeney, trying to bring some 3-point threat from the perimeter.
This is Moore. Gives it off to Shea. Lobin on Shea, but
They called something.
Called a push.
So it's gonna be 2 free throws for Aiden Shea.
First one is off, which is huge for Prep. 52 seconds left. He makes a second. That makes this a 3-possession game.
48 seconds for the Jesuits. They're going to need a 3 or a quick bucket here.
Hurry up offense, draws the foul.
Smart from Kane. Just get to the rack and try to get some points. Would have liked to see the end one there, though.
Yeah, that would have been electric. First one is off. Not happy about that.
No, we are not. We are not. Something both teams have not utilized this game is the full court press, which we saw a lot in the last game. It was very effective, and whoever wins this game is going to have to deal with Notre Dame's full court press.
They are. They are. But I don't know who's the better team.
Fitzsimon's off. Played about 10 seconds there. Not sure what the deal is. I think they're looking for a defensive turnover here.
Oh, really good job there by Goldberger. Draining down this clock. Gives it off to Shea. Shea getting doubled.
Prep needs a foul there.
Exactly.
And the Ward is on the bonus, so they're going to hope for some misses here. Oh, one is off the mark. As in comes Fitz.
It's all over, Chant. Yeah, Fitz getting back in, as you said. Aiden Shea misses the other, Ward gets the rebound.
Oh, and Ward gets it. That is huge.
Yeah, I mean, you said it earlier on in the game, just the rebounds.
The offensive rebounds for Ward, especially coming from Kramer, have been a huge threat.
Yeah.
And it's kind of been Jesuits' kryptonite today.
Danny Goldberg, yeah, exactly. Danny Goldberger sort of lights out. Never mind.
And so in comes Caden Quigley, or at least I think he's ready to check in right here. I don't think they'll have him come in.
Goldberger makes the second.
And now we'll make it a 3-possession game. Unless a little and one off a 3-pointer.
Yeah. Kane.
So
30 seconds left. Gonna have to do some magic. Gives it off to the corner to Lobin. Lobin has the mid-ranger. It's off. Fitzsimons.
Well, that's
jump
just a
ball, and that should be Jesuits' ball.
Unnecessary low percentage shot there from Lobin. He's had a great game, but you know we'd like to see kick it out for a 3 there. That's what the Jesuits need. That's a tough shot.
It is.
So it'll be the last timeout used by the Jesuits. With 17 seconds left.
Yeah, you guys may have heard the na-na-na chant. Game's not over, 17.4 left.
It's not over till the final whistle blows, Tom.
It's true.
But Prep's going to need a miracle. Maybe a 3-pointer and then an and one 3-pointer. I don't know, you know.
They could do it, though.
Overtime would be electric in this arena, but Sometimes Santa doesn't give you what you want for Christmas.
That's true.
And we wish for a Prep Winter Classic victory.
17, the clock on the stream's wrong, but 17.4 left on this clock.
It'll be Ward ball, the inbound from Fitzpatrick.
Give it back to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick.
They need a foul.
Has space.
He needs to be fouled.
Aiden Shea. They want somebody to tee up Lobin.
I think he could hold his own. I don't think he's that scared.
Me neither. $10.5 left. Aiden Shea. It's like a dagger. Makes the first. Still a 3-possession game. Up by 8.
And he makes both. It's a 9-point game with 10 seconds left. Kane takes it down.
Kane goes inside. Just off.
And
1 second left.
Will be it. So Ward beats the Fairfield Prep Jesuits 67-58 to move on and play Notre Dame Prep in the final of the Holiday Classic. Prep will play Ludlow.
But that's it for us here at Leo D. Mahoney Arena on the beautiful campus of Fairfield University. I'm Tommy Berry.
I'm Nick Mazzarella.
And good night.